Hey cats, it's your boy EDDBUD here, and I'm back with another episode of Running Shoe, Yay or Nay for you. Okay, lots to unpack here, so let's shoe it. First up is the shoe that's on everybody's screens right now. It's the ASICS METASPEED Sky and Edge. So a double yay or nay here. Two different shoes. It's plastered all over the internet right now. I was hoping to get a pair before the release. I was going to be given one as part of the embargo, but sadly none of the pairs arrived that were going to be sent out to people, and hey, good things come to those who wait. I'm sure it will arrive soon. Maybe it's on that boat that was stuck blocking all the other ships. It's probably sat on there somewhere. ASICS did supply some info about the shoe though, straight from the horse's mouth. It suggests they've pinpointed two different running styles or running types. One called stride running and another called cadence running. I was under the impression that where you kind of pick up the cadence, your stride length might increase a little bit, and that's kind of how it was for everybody really, but their graphs seem to suggest that people who are more stride-based runners will increase their stride length and their cadence will stay the same. Cadence runners simply increase the number of steps per minute, and that tends to slightly increase the stride length. I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure I buy into all of that a stride runner only increases the stride length. In terms of cadence running, I think there's probably a point where you can't increase your cadence anymore. You'd end up looking like Roadrunner or something. It's all a bit weird. Anyway, back to the shoe. Very minimal upper materials in both of the shoes, and only small differences between the heel to toe drops. 5mm in the Sky and 8 in the Edge. There's a really aggressive curve in the forefoot area of the Sky versus a much milder vibe in the Edge. Though by the names, it kind of sounds like the Edge should be the one with the really aggressive curve. It's a bit strange. What do you think? Should they be switched around? So ASICS state that a US 9 in the METASPEED Sky weighs in around about 199 grams. They just made it under 200. So that makes it about 7 ounces. So that's about 0.4 of an ounce heavier than the next percent from Nike. It's 187 grams for the METASPEED Edge, so it weighs in pretty much exactly the same as the Vaporfly Next Percent. I guess there's maybe a little less midsole material. I'm not sure there's a huge amount else that's different about it, just slightly less midsole material. A full-length plate in both shoes because you gotta have one of those. And a special new ASICS outsole material, but actually it's not new. If anyone's told you it's new, it's not. It's exactly the same rubber that's on the bottom of the Meta Racer. ASICS grip. But will it be as grippy as Puma grip? I guess I'll find out very soon. A more Swiss cheese-like application here though on the METASPEED series. A retail price of 225 Earth credits UK. That's a lot of Earth credits. So all of this stuff about stride running and cadence running got me thinking, am I a stride runner or a cadence runner? Which shoe is the right fit for me? So what I did was hopped over to the Garmin app on my phone and I entered in all 30 of the runs in March. I put down the miles per hour, the cadence, and also the stride length recorded for each run. I sorted them via miles per hour and then plotted my own graph to see if there was some sort of correlation between stride length and cadence. And surprise, surprise, there was. There was very distinct correlation, in fact, between stride length and cadence. As I start running faster, my cadence increases, and so does my stride length. And it's pretty much a diagonal line there, you can see it. So I'm not sure that either graph there that ASICS have supplied really fits me. I certainly don't just increase my stride length. Perhaps I'm more of a cadence runner in terms of their graph, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to wear one of each shoe. That'll do it. I'm just kidding, of course, that'll be a ridiculous idea. I've never done anything ridiculous before on this channel. I think it's going to be down a little bit to the runner's style. One shoe might fit the runner a little bit better than the other, but how are you going to know? I mean, this isn't a shoe you're going to be running slowly in. You won't be able to just, you know, take a jog down the street or hop on a treadmill and be able to tell whether it's going to work or which one's going to be best. It was an interesting exercise anyway. You gotta love a good spreadsheet. I mean, I've got longer legs, so I always thought that perhaps my stride was a little longer, but it's a line there, you can see the correlation. So it's a yay for the ASICS METASPEED Sky. Edge. one of the two, I don't know. We're talking Puma now. The Liberate Nitro to be exact. So a super light upper here on top of the Puma Nitro foam. It's proving quite popular actually. People are really going for the Puma shoes. I've got loads of nice comments from people, from the viewers, really digging the Puma vibes. This one comes in at a lower price to the Velocity Nitro. I'm not quite sure how Puma can do it. I think this one's available for around about 90 Earth credits, UK. Anyone confused? I know I am. You've got the obligatory TPU piece in the heel, which always does remind me a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. See what I mean? A match for the Mach 4 maybe? Or a foe for the Float Ride Energy 3. An 8mm drop here in the Puma Liberate Nitro, and a midfoot wrap around the top of the bridge. As I say, only 90 smackaroonies, and available in all but the lovely dark blue colour, which seems to be a US only version. I really like that one as well. I'm getting Pegasus Turbo vibes from this shoe, and I can't hear any horses in situ. I've enjoyed parts of the Deviate Nitro and the Velocity Nitro so far, but could the Liberate Nitro be the best of the bunch? I think it's going to have to be a yay for this tempo teaser. Last but not least, on today's yay or nay, is the Nike React Miler 2. So the often overlooked React Miler has got a new iteration coming out. An upper redesign should hopefully make the shoe a little bit lighter. The first one seemed to be quite heavy. I do remember Andy the FOD runner testing it out, and it was a big one. I bypassed the first one because I had the Infinity Run Flyknit 2 to test out, and I'm nearing 100 miles on that one now, so I need a React replacement. I like a nice bit of React in my life. A weight of 321 grams for a UK size 9. So yeah, it's going to be up there in my size, but it's not really a deal breaker for me anymore. Hey, come on, I ran a half marathon in the Adidas Ultra Boost 21 and lived to tell the tale. A 9mm drop here and a 30mm stack height in the heel, so a middle ground daily romper, perhaps usable for the longer miles. Reasonable rubber on the outsole and a price of 115 Earth credits UK. I think it's much more palatable than the 140 Earth credits of the Infinity Run Flyknit 2 or 160 Earth credits of the Invincible Run Flyknit, or the Invincible Blister Giver, that's what I should call it. I think it's going to be a yay for me for the Nike React Miler 2. Why not, eh? Still after a Nike shoe that can handle those longer runs with a comfortable upper. Okay, that's all 4 shoes for today's yay or nay. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. A quick musical interlude for you. Fruit Bats are a band that I really enjoy. They got a new album out this year. Very few groups have released new albums, and it's called The Pet Parade. I really like the title track. Really nice acoustic guitar sounds all across this album. I really like the finger-picked acoustic sounds too on the third track, which is called Discovery. There's a lovely open, airy feel on all of the tracks on this new album from the Fruit Bats. Really nice acoustic guitar hooks, they just stick in your mind. And it's perfect for the fact that the summer has finally arrived, or it feels that way anyway. I don't know if it's spring, summer, but the sun's definitely out there. There's a nice beautiful breeze. I can get the running vests back out, and this album is ideal for that. So do go and check this one out from the Fruit Bats. It's called The Pet Parade. Right, it's time for some much needed sustenance. I'm starving, absolutely starving. Thanks for joining me to the very end of today's video, guys. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please think about hitting that subscribe button and also clicking the bell for notifications of when we launch those new videos. And we can carefully manipulate that algorithm within YouTube, a little bit like a digital Patrick Swayze, if you give this video a thumbs up like and also share it with your running buddies. My name's EDDBUD, and I'll be seeing you